Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Vince Oldry. I'm a little excited here. I'm with Josh Woodward. We're at another Mastermind Advisor podcast. And today we're going to go through some marketing funnels. And I'm excited because I didn't actually put the work into this one. Josh did. So it's going to be the first time I'm going to see these. And then I get to beat up on them. But that's all right. That's kind of, this is a learning experience. Now, the thing is, we don't know how well these are technically working, but we generally have a good idea because we've probably have tried it in some form or fashion.
Yeah. The vast majority of these funnels that we're going to go through, we've tried. Don't judge me on the PowerPoint. I'm not a graphic designer. I couldn't figure out the smiley face like you did with the ads. So, don't judge me on these too hard, but.
It's just a snipping tool. I just use the snipping tool, but it's like snip and sketch is what it is. So it's just the button on the bottom when you use the snipping tool, snip and sketch.
Hey, don't give away all your secrets, man. Don't give away all your secrets.
But it is important to understand how these things work. And when we first tried doing certain types of funnels, we tried doing Facebook lead forms. We tried doing just landing pages, direct landing page to watching the webinar or on-demand webinar or evergreen webinar or download the guide, then try to book the appointment, send out a kit. I mean, we've done a lot, and we still do the seminar side of stuff. There's a lot, but the problem is like you'll get leads. Okay, I mean that's not the problem. You'll get leads no matter what way you'll go. What comes down though is how do those leads come out? Are they qualified? Are they showing up to the appointment? Are they actually going to be good? Like, are they going to be financial planning type of client? Or are they like, oh, I just signed up for something because, I don't know, it was free. So I just, wanted something. So you have a wide range. And as a financial advisor myself, I just wanted good quality prospects. I wanted to go through a committed process of building a financial plan. I wasn't really trying to sell anything other than wanting to network. Now, I know there are people out there that just want to do annuities or they just want to do assets under management. I know people want people just to sign the dotted line as soon as they get the lead. Like there's more to it than just like someone signs up for something and they're going to get it. And that's why you're there as a salesperson or a financial advisor to help them go down the path, give them different options, help educate them on what they want or need. But it's really important to understand that you need to educate people at the beginning here. Yeah, you want to get them something for free, which a lot of these things hopefully are kind of offering something for free, but we'll see. You want to give them something for free to be able to get their information, right? And then you want to keep giving them more free information. But a lot of times what we'll see is that people are jumping at the gun, right? They're jumping at the bit to book the appointment right away or to get them to sign the dotted line. All those things we want to try to avoid to actually build a good rapport with people to then bring them on as a prospect to hopefully become a client.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's not hard to get leads on any digital means, but again, it's the leads. Do you want to chase them or do you want them kind of pre-sold and already interested in learning more is the end goal, right? So is it a numbers game or a quality game? And that's just what you as an advisor would have to figure out, like what's more important to you. Do you want to smile and dial and say you have 15 appointments in one day and only 2 of them show, or would you rather say you have 3 appointments or 4 appointments in a day and they all, maybe 3 show, so again, it's some of this comes down to the ego and feeling good and saying, man, my calendar's full of so many appointments. But then the other side of it is, hey, great, you're busy, but is that equating into dollars, right? Money in the pocket. So
right.
Just something an advisor's got to figure out, and everyone starts somewhere, right? New advisors probably want quantity over quality so they can have the practice, of closing a client and trying to smile and dial and answer those hard questions. And people that are seasoned, that have been in the industry for a while are more like, man, I just want someone that wants to listen, learn, and become a client. So
what's funny, we've had a lot of people reach out to us and they're like, oh, I'm getting so many leads. There's a guy that I'm thinking of specifically that he talked to us. He wanted to build out exactly what he was getting, and it was around the required minimum distribution type of a webinar. And then the other day I talked to somebody else, and he's like, yeah, I'm doing this required minimum distribution webinar, it's great. I'm getting a lot of people that attend. I'm getting a lot of appointments, but it's basically like a bait and switch. You're trying to like give them a required minimum distribution report to then try to spin it to then say, hey, well, let me do a financial plan for you now. So same thing when it comes to the Social Security workshops that we always did. It was like, all right, let's do a Social Security report and then try to spin it and try to get them to do a financial plan with us, and maybe we could help them. And so those guys that do a lot of those appointments, that's great. They're meeting a lot of people, they're having a lot of appointments, but they're not bringing in a lot of business. That's the difference. So let's go through these funnels here. Let's see how we can maybe help these funnels out if we were to actually build them out ourselves and kind of grade them. Again, we'll give them a score. If you're just listening to us, if you want, you can go to our YouTube channel. We'll post this on YouTube as well, so you can actually see all these, but we'll try our best to describe them for you when you're listening, so then you kind of understand what's on it and then try to adjust them based on what we tell you.
You got it. All right, let's do it.
So let me share my screen here for you, Josh, so you can see everything. And there we go. All right. So first one we got here. You didn't really I like how you blocked out like the picture of somebody.
Yeah, I don't want to give names, so in this ad, it's Edward Jones. I think that's fair enough. So if you looked at it, there's a lot of squares in here, but it's because it's literally on the ad image. It has her phone number, her name, her address, and her email. That's why it's all blocked out. So
now, honestly, like this one, okay. So what it is it just says tap into benefits that CDs bring, bank issued, FDIC insured, 1 year annual percentage yield. 4.9% interest. You know what though? I bet that one actually performs pretty well.
You think so?
I mean, as a draw, yeah. I mean, it's not. It might not bring in like a ton of like quality, but I bet it brings in a bunch of people. I bet a lot of leads, and it might be like $1,000 here and there. I bet it's not going to be anything big, but maybe you'll get one or two big ones. But that one actually might work a little bit.
Okay, all right.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, the only reason I saw it was I was like, this one's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. And I think once you click learn more, you'll see the landing page, and it's a lot of it. Again, it's going to be squared out. But hey, if you think it would work, again, I don't know.
I bet it gets clicks. I bet that.
Yeah.
I bet it okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out the next part of the funnel here. So, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
So as soon as you go to the landing page that it brings you to, it just says, "Email me." It's like her. It's just her.
Yeah, it's literally all
website.
The same stuff that was on the ad image. So it had her same image, like her face, like a little headshot, her contact information, and then literally it says email me, and
a button.
And
to
a
email
button.
her.
Yeah.
That's it. Wow.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, maybe the ad performs well, but if we look at the landing page, I mean, I don't think the landing page performs well. Again, I don't know because I don't have the actual data behind it, but from everything I've learned and know and tested, I can't imagine this performs too well.
I mean, can you imagine trying to respond to all those emails and like if that actually if they're actually filling out the information? But I would be so as a consumer, I'd be so disappointed. Like, really, just bring me to this landing page and just click email me? Like, I want to know more about what this 4.9% interest is. Give them some more information, and then click, submit your information, and then I would probably send them to a calendar page at that point. Then you're not losing that lead. But holy cow. Wow, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I was all excited.
Yeah. Well, until you see the landing page. And I think this is where they probably drop the ball a little bit. And everything I've learned from a landing page is like you have to direct your prospect to where you want them to go. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can kind of see it. But if you're listening to another podcast, there's literally 1,000,001 directions I could go as a prospect. Everywhere from like the whole headers there from their website, why Edward Jones, working with financial advisor, investment services, and then even find a financial advisor.
It's too much.
So even if she's paying for all these ads and say I don't want to work with her and I could find a different advisor, it's just it doesn't direct me to where I'm sure they would want me to go, which is obviously book an appointment.
So when you build out landing pages, one thing you should do is you should not let them have other options or links to click on to leave that page. So what Josh is talking about is on the top, there's multiple different links. It says why Edward Jones, working with a financial advisor, investment services, market news and insights, find a financial advisor. Like, wait a minute. Like, if I was paying for this ad, I'd be like, no, don't let people find another financial advisor. Like, I'm going to give away these leads. So, wow, that's too bad. I think it started off really well. So this is really disappointing on the whole funnel side of things. And this is why this is important. Mm-hmm. We talked about the ads last time. We didn't even talk about the actual funnel. And that's where you're going to capture a lot of that information. And unfortunately, I don't think she's going to capture a lot of information. Even if she does, and it just says email me, like all she's going to get is someone emailing her. She's not going to get their phone number. Like she's going to have to respond to everybody through email. If you guys know anything about sales, like you don't want to do sales through email. You want to do marketing maybe through email, but you don't want like your appointment to be through email. So I don't know what to grade this, to be honest. Like if based on the ad, I would have given it a really high score. Based on the landing page, I'd give it a really low score. So I don't know. I guess I'll be a little generous, like a 4.
Fair enough. I was going to go way less because ads are great and all, but it doesn't give
I guess you know what's coming. So
yeah, that's fair. Exactly. So I was going to give it like a 1 or a 2 on it, which is crazy. And again, there could be more marketing to this that I'm not aware of. This is just
what would you give the ad?
The ad probably high. I mean, it's convincing. Okay. It's targeted, but as soon as I click on it, what happens after that?
All right.
You more than likely lose that person.
I think I gave it a 4 just because of the ad, but the landing page. If I were to give a score on the landing page, I'd give it a 1.
There you go.
For the landing page. So,
yeah.
All right, let's do the next one here. I don't know what it says on the top there, but it says the top of the advertisement says, "Does inflation and uncertainty have you worried about your future? Talk with us. Let us help brighten your future." And that just says call or click more for info. So let's go ahead. Based on the ad, not too excited, but let's go into the funnel. Yep. And it goes right to the website.
Yep. Yeah. So I blocked out a lot of this because even the ad itself had a lot of just their information, had a headshot of him, that contact information, and then you click on the ad and it takes you literally to their homepage of their website.
You know what I bet this is, though? I bet this is a boosted post.
It could be.
It's like one of those Facebook, hey, do a boosted post, and then you put, you do this, you're hoping that you're going to have a bunch of people click on it and then go to your website, and you're hoping you get like 1,000 calls coming in or something. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing that's probably what that was. But yeah, I would have gave the other one a better score than this one.
Yeah, I think a lot of these, I mean, I didn't rank them in order like you did.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can expect it to be kind of a jumbled mess. But yeah, just to go through this, I mean, if you look at ads, you can have great ad copy, but running traffic straight to your website might be beneficial.
Unless you have a call to action.
But yeah, there's nothing here on the main page. There's not even like, click here to download my guide, no pop-up, literally nothing for me to be like, hey, instantaneously, here's my information. Love to learn more.
So it's okay to go to the website if there's a call to action right away.
Correct.
So if it says like go here and then there's a guide to download right away, you could even say set an appointment right away. But I wouldn't go that I wouldn't say go to book an appointment right away. So what they're really missing here is it's just going right to their website. There is no call to action. It's just they're hoping that people are going to click around and find their way. So it's just their website. I'm not that. I wasn't that excited about their ad because they didn't really call out who they're trying to talk to. Wasn't that excited about their website. My guess is it was probably a boosted post from Facebook, bring them to the website, and it's probably not going to perform at all. I've tried it, didn't do anything for me.
No.
But I would. Okay, so if I gave the other one a 1 on the landing page, at least that one had a call to action. The Edward Jones one had to email me, but
yeah.
I guess I'd give this one a 1 or 2. Also, if I gave Edward Jones one the 4, I'd give this one, I guess, a 2.
Yeah, 2 as well, 2 or 3 maybe on this. I think the only thing that's beneficial for this is it's pushing them towards their brand, but this goes for anyone's website too. If you look at any sort of website you're building, the top should be like that top fold of your website should have a call to action or even something about you or the firm or why they should find out more, especially if you're going to drive traffic to them via paid ads. So,
all right. Well, moving on. All right. So this next one says consult with a top-rated Michigan advisor, a true fee-only wealth management firm. And then in the image it says Forbes. It's got the picture of the guy that you blocked out. But
told you I couldn't do smiley faces.
Forbes Best in State Wealth Advisor 2022. I don't know what the call to action in here is on the ad, but I'm guessing it goes to a landing page. So let's see where it goes. And it goes to a website, which there is a form on the right-hand side that says request a consultation. And then you put your name, email, I'm guessing your phone number, address.
Yep.
And all it does is just says the top financial advisor in Naples. What? Is this the same guy?
Same site, same guy. It's very confusing. Yeah, that's kind of why I put it on here. So the ads were targeted, right? Because I'm in Michigan, and I was like, okay, perfect. He's got my location targeted, and then I click on it, and it takes me to Naples, Florida, and I was like, all right, interesting.
So I think what's going on here on their website is they're trying to do SEO. Search engine optimization. So it says financial planning services in Naples, Florida, and when you put certain stuff like that, and someone types in financial planning services in Florida, that might come up, and because they're putting it in multiple places on that page. So I know they're probably doing that for search engine optimization, and so I'm guessing they have multiple pages that says financial planning services in X state.
Yep.
So they did the wrong page. So bad on them for not doing their due diligence there.
Yeah, and the description, it says Michigan in there. So like if you look kind of a quarter of the way down, it says something about financial planning services delivered in concrete results in addition to 4 locations across Michigan. Services top advisor. So, and then it says goes down, competitive rates, contact our Florida office located, and then it gives a Florida address.
Well, this is really confusing. It says for highly personalized financial planning in Naples at a competitive rate, contact our Florida office. Yeah. We should probably call this guy and help this guy because this is bad.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't put this in order, but at least in this one, again, at the top, a lot of options to click around and click off the page. I can go from, it basically brings me to like his site header, right? Home, about us, our team. Just another no-go. Did you
click on their team? Was it just one person?
I did not. No, I think he actually, it seemed like a pretty big practice, but okay. I didn't venture too far on it.
It's always the great part, too, when you click on someone's website and it says, click on, our team, and then it's just one person.
yeah, or learn more about us, and it's just the firm image or whatever. But
all right, well, I'll let you give a score first this time.
Again, I'm saying around the 3-4. I mean, this might be a little bit higher because it does have a call to action that's instant, where I can put my name, my address, the state. It's obviously asking for data up front. I don't like that it's asking for a consultation. Again, before you ask for an appointment, you should be giving some sort of value add. But it's going to be closer to 5, but I'd probably give it a 4, 4.5. Outside of
really
being confusing.
You got close to a 5. Wow. I still like the Edward Jones better. I'd give this one a 3.
You like that ad a lot,
huh? Yeah. I mean, it's and just email me. It's simple.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's a little bit easier. This has so many errors on it that I would just be, as a consumer, I'd be like, what? Naples, and I'd leave the page. So I guess I should have looked at that first. I just assumed everything was correct. But this is not good. So who is this? Best in State Wealth Advisor needs to work on his Naples page. Anyway, let's go to the next one. All right, next ad says, get command and control of your hard-earned assets by avoiding these costly pitfalls. And then in the middle it says 5 financial mistakes firefighters make. Free download.
Yeah. So we're starting to get into the ones I'm starting to like a little bit more. I think anyone could probably find this guy. To be honest, I couldn't hide a lot, but his target market is helping firefighters, and he clearly states that in all of his marketing. Like his name for his practice is something firefighters, financial advisors, or something like that.
Wow.
So, and then if you check out
The
his
only thing
link-
I would change here is the top part, though. I'd change the header, like firefighters,
yeah, call them out directly, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then it says learn more. Okay, so let's learn more. It says download my. Okay, so it takes us to the landing page. It says download my free report: 5 financial mistakes firefighters make. And then on the right there, you can put your name and email, and then click download. And then it somewhat has like an example of what it might look like.
Mm-hmm.
So it does have some things on the top where it goes home about pricing blog. I would just remove those things and just have it go directly just to a landing page where they can only put their name, email, and phone. Their name and email in.
Yep.
This is not bad.
No.
This is pretty good.
No, there's actually, and then the next one's the next stage. So I actually put my name, my first,
you did?
last, and email in, and it goes to stage 2, which is even better. So he actually has somewhat of a funnel.
Yeah. So then it goes to a next page where it says thank you. Then click here to download your free PDF. So he doesn't email it. And then talks about the 5 financial mistakes firefighters make, and then goes on. But then on the right hand side, there's a video. It looks like there's his family maybe. And then on the bottom, it says contact me here. So this isn't bad. It's probably, I don't know what the rest of the funnel looks like, but how further down the road, what happens? Like hopefully you've been getting emails and that kind of stuff.
I haven't gotten emails, so there's no drips or anything like that. You do get emailed the PDF, but outside of that, there's nothing. You click contact me, and it takes you to a calendar page.
Okay.
But the video, you can't watch it. It's very heartfelt. It talks about why he's doing what he's doing and why he's offering and why he wants to help firefighters. It's a really well done video. So, get you to contact him, especially if it's the target market for if I was a firefighter, and more than likely reach out.
Because it's so specific, it might work. I mean, firefighters that someone that speaks my language.
Yep.
He might not have to do much, to be honest.
Exactly.
So it might work pretty well. I like I said, I asked you about the email drip. If I were him, I'd try to have a better email drip and maybe another way to put their phone number in, a little bit easier.
Yep.
But other than that, that's pretty good. I'm going to give this one like an 8.
Yep. Yeah, I'd be up there with you. It's probably one of my favorites out of all of them, just because it speaks so aggressively towards firefighters. And the video, again, just talks about his family and why he became a financial advisor, because the way he got messed up when he was a firefighter. So it's well done, outside of a couple minor mistakes.
So he's got the story.
Yep.
So that's good. I don't know. Maybe I'd even give it a 9. If I saw the video, I'd probably go higher.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. So it's well done.
Small tweaks to get to a 10. So pretty good.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
Yeah, if you're learning from it, he has a great ad. Just make it better call to action. Then he has a 2-step funnel, right? 2-step pages. One asking for very minimal information, but giving me good value of an ebook. And that takes me to a video, tells me his why, with a contact me. All things we could take part of and utilize.
Yeah, well done, Mr. Firefighter Financial Advisor. I don't know what. Well done. All right, let's go to the next one here. Ad says, good news for seniors. RMD changes with passage of Secure Act or Secure 2.0 Act. Required minimum distributions are changing for 2023. Learn more about how these changes can impact your future. And then it says the IRS requires retirement withdrawal known as required minimum distributions. Failing to withdraw your RMD by the deadline may, and then it trails off. I'm guessing you have to click on to read more. And then the image says, avoid paying a 25% penalty to the IRS. When money is tight, don't let Uncle Sam get another piece to the pie. Live webinar. And then it says breaking, on the bottom says breaking RMDs and taxes, retirement planning webinar, Tuesday, May 23rd. Click sign up. So let's go to the next page. Is this our buddy, by the way, that I was talking about earlier? Maybe?
Maybe.
Okay. RMDs and taxes. So it goes to this landing page. It says RMDs and taxes, retirement planning, live webinar. Learn how to help avoid paying 25% tax. And then it says about the webinar, discover blank, some of the biggest developments, and then reserve your spot. So I'm guessing that's just name, email, phone number
Exactly.
on the right hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically the funnel is an ad that drives you right to a live webinar. That's it. That's all to that funnel. And then there's email reminders and all that.
Okay, so the live webinar is on Wednesday, May 23rd. I don't know if this is like a pre-recorded one or not, but
I didn't attend, so I can't tell you. But
okay. This isn't bad. It's a good landing page because there's nowhere else to click. Your only option is to register. So and based on the ad, that wasn't bad either because it kind of put a little bit of pain out there. Said if you don't do something now or learn how to do something now, you could give up 25% of your assets. And then a pretty simple landing page to sign up for it.
yeah. The reason I put this one in here is just because of the process. And I know we've tested this in the past where we've run ads directly to webinars. And we kind of know how that goes, right? You have a good amount of number of people there. They end up booking an appointment, but they end up not showing. You have a lower show rate. And it's because you don't have that extra jump, right? So the main reason why I put this in here, I think it has a decent ads. It goes right to the webinar. You register for the webinar. It's great. And again, I think this comes over kind of an ego play or quality or quantity play, I should say, quantity play, where it's like, man, I had 30 people register for my webinar this week. I got 6 or 10 appointments or whatever it is, and then you just don't have anyone show really. So the reason I brought this in here is just because we've just tested straight to webinar, and what we found works if you're focused on appointment shows, right? Not appointment quantity. It's to make them jump through a couple more hoops. That's all.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of people to attend. You're going to get a lot of people that probably will want an appointment. The commitment level, though, is just going to be lackluster.
Yep.
So, otherwise, I'd still give it, 7, 8.
Yep.
We just know we just know what the quality is going to look like on the back end. But as far as the build out so far, pretty good. And you said you got some drips, so
Yeah, reminders.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah. Again, I think it's all done well. I put it in here so we could talk about that little side of the
Perfect.
actual advice. Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. I was trying to have it so I could show. I don't know if this is actually showing up me or not, but let's see if I can do this.
I see
Nope,
you.
I don't want to do that. You see me? I should have done this. Hold on. I'm going to change this real quick here. Sorry, everybody that's listening. I'm just playing around with my setup here. And I know Josh is laughing because I got this like super slick setup. But there we go. There we go. I just realized like we're not probably in the screen, but that's all right. You know what though? Addie is probably going to edit this whole thing, and like she did for our YouTube channel, and she had us all in there anyway. And it didn't even look like this, so I don't know what she did. So good job, Addie.
Yeah, we got a good team.
So, all right. So the next ad here says rising taxes in retirement is a risk some savers haven't considered. Is your retirement approach prepared? Discover your potential retirement tax bill and options for potentially reducing it. And then the picture has a stock photo, which we talked about before. Discover your retirement tax bill, and then click Learn More. So if we click Learn More, what do we find out? Whoop. Oh,
Too far.
it's a landing page with a potential tax bill calculator. And it says, could your tax bill be in retirement be too big? Find out in 30 seconds. I kind of like this one.
I thought you would.
It's got a potential tax bill calculator. So it says enter your age, current IRA or 401k value. Oh, you get a little more information.
Yeah.
Average tax rate. And then put your first name, last name, email, then phone number. So the only mistake I would say they made, they don't require the email. I'm sorry, they don't require the phone number.
No.
The only thing I would say is I would just take off the phone number just so you get them to submit it, because I'm guessing the next landing page... Yep, the next landing page says, congratulations, you're ready to understand your retirement tax bill. Our team is here to help. Your total potential taxes with existing approach, $1 million. Total potential taxes with adjustments, $250,000. Review, and then it says, review your results with a financial professional. I bet this one's not bad. I bet it works. It may not get like super committed people just because I don't think you're still giving them enough information, like on how you can give them potentially reduce their taxes. I'm sure people are like, yeah, I want to know how. But I think maybe I give them a little bit more. But other than that, this was sweet. We should try this.
I thought you'd say that. I thought you'd say that. No, I think it's well done. I mean, it has the company's branding on the top, which is okay. The link to the other box to the right-hand side is just their phone number. The rest of it is clearly directing me right towards filling out the survey. If I click review your results with a financial advisor, it takes me right to a pop-up calendar. I pick the time, I meet with them. It's very smart asset style, right? Home value calculators, all that stuff. But the fact that it's asking for direct information, which means you as the advisor would know who you're meeting with, what's their quality. It made it easy because I didn't know my taxes, so I just did the 25% thing, which I'm sure a lot of people would do because I'm assuming a lot of people don't really know. And it pops out this where it's very compelling, taxes, existing approach. And then if I meet with someone, they could adjust it and save me, what was that, $750,000. So I thought you would like this one and want to try it out. Something relatively easy to do, right? If you know your stuff and you put this in, it's well done. Again, I think it'll be smart asset style, right? And if anyone's ever done smart asset, paid leads, you got to do a lot of chasing. They're not compelled.
Still.
Yeah, they're not compelled to meet with you, but
like
you're
the next
getting a lot
step
of
I would want to see. What I would want to see out of this is like, here's how much tax. Okay, and then have like an on-demand video, maybe like a short 5-10 minute video where they could learn like how they could potentially reduce their taxes, and then that would make that just because you're giving them a little bit more education. And if you showed them this and then said, hey, click this link to watch the video on how you can reduce it, you're going to get them to buy in that much more to then, or even if it's a guide or something, hey, would you like to download our guide on how to reduce your overall tax bill? Click this link, and then, maybe make them give you your phone number at that point. And then say, after they download the guide, bring them to another landing page. Would you like to set up time to get a report on how you can reduce your taxes? Because then you're getting them just a little bit more information. I know that with here it says review your results with a financial professional, and I think it's still kind of like that life insurance lead program that we've done.
Yep.
Where they want to know, they're really interested in it, but they're still not sucked in enough where they just don't know enough yet to be able to commit to that appointment. And that's what I'd be afraid of with this right now. The way it's set up is I'd be afraid of how committed those appointments would be. But I don't know. We'll try it.
Yeah, yes, we will.
We're going to build it out. We're going to try it, see what happens. And if it works, I'm sure we'll have a podcast on it.
And say we're wrong. Yeah, all the appointments showed we were wrong.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah,
nice find. Nice find.
Yeah, thank you. I thought we'd like this one. I saved it for last. I even saved the links because I knew you'd want to try it out. But the funny thing is, and if anyone's aware and listen to all of our podcasts, our philosophy is make people jump through as many hoops as possible to set an appointment with you. But while those hoops are, each one's more entertaining, more intriguing, gets their interest up, their concerns higher. But what that will do is just weed out the people that won't show and just puts people on the calendar that are totally invested in wanting to help. So that's our MO, is just let's make them jump through a few hoops, get them intrigued, get them invested, because they've invested so much time already. They're going to want to invest, more, They got to get to an appointment, 3 for you, right, to write paperwork. So if you can learn anything from us, it's make them jump through, give them quality, ask for small information up front, in the middle provide as much value as possible, and then at the end ask for an appointment.
It's at the end of the day, it's easy to get people to put their information in. We could generate leads, if you want to call them leads, we can generate leads for days, for pennies.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean it's going to be good quality. And that's why you have to build out these funnels. That's why people build out funnels, because they're trying to get better quality. And that's what Josh is talking about here, to build up that quality of a lead, to actually not just be a lead, but also be an appointment. But not just be an appointment that's on your calendar that may or may not show, but be an appointment on your calendar that does show. That's why seminars work so well. I mean, seminars, it's similar. It's just a more live person funnel where someone gets a mailer or someone gets a Facebook ad. They sign up for the seminar, then they go to the seminar, then they watch the seminar, and then they book the appointment afterwards, and you go through your appointment process. But those appointments, that when they come in, they're really warm, right? They're willing to hand you their financials and that kind of thing. When you have a simple, form online where you're not getting like a lot of information, or the person's not getting a lot of information, they're not going to be willing to give you a lot of information either, and then it becomes a pretty crappy lead, in my opinion. But people still make money off of them. People still do. They can still do well with them. It's just, I think if you're an independent advisor like myself, and you don't have a lot of time to do the chasing, you're not part of like a big company like Select Quote or something like that, where they give you 1,000 leads a day to call on. I think most of us like to take time off and go enjoy. Like, I'm going to go with my kid and practice, and I like to take my Fridays off, or half days anyway. I think most advisors like to go golf. I'm probably the only advisor that doesn't golf, but
It's true.
It's true? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I wear golf shirts, but
There you go.
I don't golf.
There you go. Yeah, again,
Sweet.
I think all these ads would work, right? But it's going to work for who and what you want. Is it quantity and just how many leads can I smile and dial and call, or is it quality where it's, listen, I know I have 4 appointments, I know they're all going to show, that kind of thing. So out of all these things that we showed today, I mean, I'm sure they all work. It's just going to be what works for you. And so our philosophy, we built it obviously for Vince, and his philosophy is I want quality people that if I'm going to block time off my calendar, they're going to show. And that's why we do what we do. So, yeah, I think we're over our limit, but on time.
Well, appreciate you all listening. If you want to see the video of this, make sure you go to our YouTube channel, which is on I think it's just Mastermind Advisor is the YouTube channel. We'll put it into the link as well in the description of the podcast. And next week, we're going to talk about ROI, so return on investment, what you should expect from your marketing, how to plan for it, what type of assets you should see based on how many seminars or webinars you're doing. We're going to go through all that next week. Look forward to putting that all together and seeing you guys next week. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for having that, listening. And again, if questions or anything like that, that's something you want us to cover. I know we've had a few come in, but you can email support@mastermindadvisor.com with some questions. Leave comments on the YouTube channel, and we'll make sure we get to them and try to answer them for future episodes. So, awesome, Josh. Well, we'll see you next week. Awesome. See you next week. See you.